You know that feeling of a fresh start? For so many of us, that's what New Year's Eve is all about. A clean slate, a chance to hit reset. But what if that moment, that hope, was just gone? Forever. We're going to dive into a little thought experiment that flips this whole idea on its head. So, picture this. All around the world, it's the same scene. Champagne is poured, fireworks are ready to launch, and billions of people are just glued to their screens watching the clock tick down. You can just feel the energy, right? It's electric. The final seconds hit, and you can hear this collective shout just starting to build. A huge wave of pure anticipation just washes over the entire planet. Everyone's holding their breath. This is it. This is the moment. A whole year's worth of hopes and dreams, all focused on what happens next. And then, silence. The cheers just die in everyone's throats. No midnight, no fireworks, no New Year. The clock just stops. And then it flickers, jumping right back to 11:50 p.m. At first, you'd think it was a joke. People are laughing it off, blaming some tech bug. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense. But then, the 10-minute countdown starts again. And then it happens again. And again. And the slow, creepy feeling starts to settle in. This isn't a glitch, this is just reality now. The future, January 1st, it's been canceled. We're all stuck in the last 10 minutes of the year, in a loop, forever. And that really gets to the heart of this whole thing. We really depend on these fresh start moments to recharge our motivation. So when that's taken away, what does that do to us? What breaks inside the human mind? Well, the first thing that happens isn't chaos in the streets, it's chaos in our heads. Society just slips into this psychological downward spiral, and it starts to pull apart everything we thought we knew about purpose and progress. And this mental breakdown seems to happen in 3 phases. It starts with our own personal goals, then it hits our ability to even feel happy, and it ends with the total collapse of what drives society forward. I mean, think about it. We all say it, right? Next year, I'm going to go to the gym, or next year, I'm finally quitting this job. We use January 1st as this big, magical deadline. But if that deadline never comes, the motivation just evaporates. The brain freezes up. It feels like, well, this is it. This is you forever. The next phase is what you might call hedonic treadmill overload. Sure, an endless New Year's Eve party sounds like fun at first, but pleasure only works if there's a contrast. After the 100th countdown, the cheering stops. The joy just turns into noise. A celebration that never ends becomes its own kind of hell. And that leads to the final stage, a complete breakdown of productivity. Why would you go to school? Why try to build a career? Why dream of a better life if a better life can literally never arrive? When progress is off the table, meaning just disappears. Time isn't a resource anymore, it's a cage. But right when everything seems totally hopeless, something amazing happens. People adapt. A few at first, and then more and more. They find a way out, not by fixing time, but by rewiring their own thinking. And what we see is this incredible shift in perspective. People stop waiting for a date on a calendar to give them permission. They stop asking when they can change, and they start asking why they should change. They turn this prison of time into a source of power. And you see this in their actions. People just start doing all the things they were putting off. They start their New Year's resolutions on the only day they have. They realize they don't have to wait for some special date to make a choice. This whole nightmare scenario uncovers a simple truth we forget all the time. The calendar is just an idea. It doesn't actually have any power. The real power to change, to start over, to be better, well, that was inside of us the entire time. Okay, so let's bring this experiment back to our reality. We're not stuck in a time loop, but let's be honest, we sometimes act like we are, right? We put off the life we really want for some perfect moment that's always just around the corner. So let's turn the mirror on ourselves for a second. Now really, think about it. If this version of you, right here, right now, was the final cut, frozen for eternity, would you be happy with it? Would you feel like you were done? Are you waiting for a Monday, the first of the month, or a good old January 1st to finally make that change you already know you need to make? Why do we give these arbitrary dates so much power over our own lives? This is the big one, maybe the most important question of all. What's that one thing for you? That conversation you keep avoiding, that project you've been meaning to start, that habit you know you need to break? What would you do right now if you knew tomorrow wasn't an option? Because the truth is, every single moment, every single second is a chance for a fresh start. The power to change your life isn't waiting for you next year. It's right here. It's right now.